would you count like having goals and like being in the mindset of like wanting to do things? Would you count that as success? Because like if you wouldn't be like I don't know what I'm trying
So
to
you're
ask.
saying, if you're saying, like, in your current position, you're sitting in your chair and you have goals to do X, X, and X.
Yeah.
So as long as you're trying and working towards them, in your mind, that's successful.
Yeah.
No.
Would that be okay?
No.
It's achieving your goals that make you successful, I would say.
Just sitting there saying,
Yeah.
like, I want to beat off 10 times a day. I'm at number 6 already.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
successful.
obviously, like you're working, like you're working towards this goal. So
That's not how that works. That's not how that works.
Y'all are nasty.
That's crazy.
Jay, I don't know. Jay is just being quiet. I think he's just listening. Someone in the
Next
chat.
question.
Jay's on his phone.
I'm on my phone.
Oh, my bad. I forgot
Do
you
us
don't have a
another
computer.
one, Summer.
Alright, next question. In my friend group, it feels like I'm always the one initiating to do something or even text. Is this a sign that they don't want to do anything with me, or am I overthinking it? And it's just that they've become used to me starting it.
Hey, me and Nappy.
I feel like it's situational. It depends on the people. Because I'm usually not the type of person to initiate conversation just because I keep to myself.
Summer,
But doesn't-
initiate conversation right now.
Hey, Jamie.
What's
No, not
up?
Jamie. She doesn't count.
Oh,
What?
Wow.
What are you talking about?
She doesn't count. She doesn't count.
Nathan.
Yeah, there
Hey,
you go.
Summer, how you doing?
Hi. How are you doing, bud?
I'm
He's
terrible
starting
at-
a freestyle.
How you doing,
He's
bud?
starting a freestyle.
How are you doing?
I'm doing
How you
great.
doing?
How the fuck you doing, Summer?
Great talk.
That's not. That's one talk.
Here you go.
Right there,
tearing
there.
Right there.
How you doing, bud?
I mean, wait. Read the question one more time, just so before I open my mouth and embarrass myself.
In my friend group, it feels like I'm always the one initiating to do something or even text. Is this a sign that they don't want to do anything with me, or am I overthinking it and it's just that they've become used to me starting it?
I would say at first I would go with the latter. It's most of the time people they're just waiting on you to say something.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't sit there and think that, oh, these people don't want to hang out with me, because the simple fact of the matter is you initiate something and they don't have to do it, but they do still choose to do things with you, because if someone doesn't want to be your friend, then it's pretty obvious when someone doesn't want to be your friend. So I wouldn't put too much thought into it like that. I understand where it may come off like that, but at the same time, it's one of those things where, like, as long as your friends are still there and you're still hanging out, then what's the problem, my dude?
Yeah,
Some
if
people
you're
also just
initiating it, like if you're
bad
initiating
doing
it and
that shit.
asking them to hang out and they're like saying no, then I would be concerned. But if you're initiating it and they're saying yes, then obviously they still want to be friends with you. But also, another way to go about it is to just ask them, like not in front of other people, obviously, but just ask them, did I do something wrong, or just try to open up the dialogue
Watch
that
out,
way
Jay.
just to see.
I wouldn't ask them, did I do something wrong, because there is no problem, and that creates a problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I wouldn't say that. To me, that would make things awkward. If you wanted to approach them and for the situation specifically, just say like, yo, how come no one ever asked me to do anything? Like, what's going on here, my dudes? Or bring it up casually in the sense of like, if I don't say anything, nothing ever happens. Poor K. Nathan, I'm about to fucking body you, my dude, and you're on my team.
No. Leave me alone.
You guys have blue?
You're lucky.
I slowed down for you guys because you guys suck.
No, you
but,
didn't.
But I would, like
Yeah,
I
I
said,
did.
I wouldn't stress too much
No,
about it like that.
And like I said, there are also people like me who are just like reserved in general and don't really initiate conversation unless like I actually want to. But usually if people come to me and like want to talk or hang out, like I'm going to.
I just want to say, like, even in the sense, like, even within my own family, like, I am usually the one that has to say, hey, let's go out to lunch. Hey, let's do this. Like, and it's because like some people just don't like socialize like that. Some people just aren't like, yeah, like it doesn't mean that they're not your friend or like they dislike you, because they're still talking to you. They're still hanging out with you. But sometimes they need to be approached, because I don't know. Sometimes, oh, I just voted for the same course. But sometimes,
yeah,
like,
I can agree with that. Like, when it comes to family, I don't talk to a lot of my family members all the time, but it doesn't mean
Yeah.
that they don't like me or I don't like them.
yeah,
It's just how it be.
They're probably shy as fuck, boy.
Probably introverts, bruh.
Disconnect my headset.
Yeah.
I mean,
Next question, some dog.
yeah.
I'm trying to find my first real job, and I'm getting started a little late in the game. I'm in my early 20s and only have one paid job on my resume. I'd still be working that job too if I found another one. I just do not know how to go about applying and where and beefing up my resume despite little work experience. Well, I can tell you as a 21-year-old who has only worked at Target for a month and at a gas station for like almost a year, and who also just now got a job, like, it's not that hard. It's all about applying yourself.
It just comes down to what you're trying to apply for. Because with that work experience, there are plenty of places out there that will hire you. You know, it doesn't mean you're gonna go work at a law firm with a month of experience under your belt. Nathan, I swear to fuck, if you slam into me again, I'm gonna book a fucking flight and scalp you, bitch.
You slammed into me.
No, I didn't. I was racing and you were behind me. You came up and slammed into me, you fucking bitch.
Oh, well, I got red
Okay.
shells, so don't. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you get, bitch.
Oh, all right.
You're welcome.
Anyways, it just depends on where you're applying for. You know, if you have a month of experience at, let's say, Target, then go find another department store or something that you want to work at. It just depends on where you're trying to work at, because sometimes it's just not possible to get a regular, or I don't even say regular, like
Entry level?
anything above an entry level position without actual experience, like you're saying, and that's
Because
just
there are
that's
plenty of
the way to
places
work.
that will. There are plenty of places that will take people even if they have like minimal to no experience.
Yeah.
Like, cause you.
Yeah,
have to
they just
start
want to see.
somewhere.
They want to see that you want to stay there a long time, and if they train you, that they aren't wasting their time in training you.
Yeah, and like I said, it's all about applying yourself and like
Damn.
putting in the application and following up with a call. Like calling them saying, hey, I was calling to see if you got my application or not. And if you have, I was wondering if we could set up an interview or something. Like, employers want to see somebody who wants a job.
They want to see
Yeah.
somebody that like actually
Yeah.
gives a damn about fucking wanting to work.
Yeah, who was that ran into my green shell at the end there?
Hey!
Jay, that was so well timed.
Ah!
That was so well timed. I was like, nope. 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 All right, next question, Summer.
Next question says, I am struggling with weight loss. Logically, I know how I need to lose the weight, but mentally, I just can't seem to get in the game. How did any of you push past your cravings and just knuckle down? How does one become more disciplined? Are there any small steps that you took that helped out the bigger picture?
You ever seen the movie Super Size Me?
Yeah.
No.
And then he changed it into a show called 30 Days Afterwards. Like, that's a common thing. It's 30 days is how long it takes roughly for the human body to either make or break a habit. So when it comes to like dieting and weight loss and whatnot and implementing things into your life, as long as you can stick with it for like 2 to 3 weeks, because generally if you get 2 weeks in, then you'll sit there and think, all right, I'm halfway there, might as well finish it. Or if you get 3 weeks in, you think, well, I'm pretty much almost done, let's just keep going. But as long as you can do something for a month, and that's the motivation that I use. As long as you can do something for a month, then you're good to go. And cravings is just bullshit in the back of my mind. You know, to me, whenever I have cravings for something, I always have to end up finding a way to justify it, because you know that you're not supposed to do it if you're dieting or whatever. So it's one of those things where it's like, cravings are just bullshit. You don't need that item. You know what you're supposed to eat. It's one of those things where it's like, and when it comes to dieting, you can eat healthy. And you know at the end of the day that, hey, I'm full, I'm satisfied, I don't need this McDonald's, I don't need this extra thing or whatever it is that you're craving. You just want it, and that's the difference. So it's one of those things where it's like a mindset you have to work your way into, where it's like, you know that you're full and you don't need anything else to eat, so why do I need to go get McDonald's? Why do I
And
need
plus
to do
with
that?
cravings, you can just substitute them with healthier things.
Exactly. Because cravings is purely 90% of the time when you get a craving, it's just for taste, not for
It's
substance.
on myself.
And that's why I said, like, if you get a craving for McDonald's, just go eat something healthy, and you're not hungry anymore, and you stop thinking about it. But again, it's
Drink a lot of water too. That helps.
Yeah.
It's a month.
Your
That's
stomach
as long as
full.
you need to go.
Learn how to cook, dude.
Once you buckle something down for a
Okay.
month, whether it's
What?
working out or
I don't know. It seemed like a random comment. Learn how to
No,
cook.
it's not. Like if you
I
cook
mean,
your own
he's
food,
not wrong
you know what
either.
goes in it.
Dude. I know.
You know
I'm
what
not
goes
saying
in
it
food.
was. I just thought it was funny the way we said it.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's how
resub,
I
like
lost a
you
bunch
said,
of
thank you
weight.
so much for resubscribing.
And learning how to
just-
cook like saves you money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
it's a
just
lot
eat like shit
cheaper
'cause I
than
want
eating
to.
out all the time.
Like, if I actually wanted to eat healthy, I would, but I just don't care at the moment.
Food is good.
No, I eat it.
Like, once I set myself a threshold. Once I hit that threshold, I'm like, okay, time to go back. But that's probably not what I should be doing, but I just do it. Well, I'm not a good role model.
Next question.
Next question says, I have been in college for 6 years and have my associates and still have 4 years to get my bachelor's, and I'm just about done, but I don't know how to tell my father that. So how do I tell him I'm going to drop out of college?
You tell him.
Say, hey dad, I'm fucking done with college. I'm out.
That sounds like one of those things where you feel indebted to him. I'm guessing he paid for a lot of your schooling. So in turn, you're afraid to say it. But if you have no real reason, fuck off, Nathan. If you have no real reason to worry about it, just say it. Say, hey, I'm out this bitch. Fuck
come
this
on,
shit,
don't
I'm out.
hold
Just tell your dad, if your dad's paying for it, then tell him to just, like, stop paying for it. Like, you're wasting your money. I'm not liking it or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, if you don't enjoy your time in college, then your parents should understand that.
I mean, what I did when I told my mom that I didn't want to go to school anymore, I told her I have this opportunity with YouTube right here, and I can't do YouTube and school at the same time. And plus, she knew all the issues that I was having with school too, so it was just one of those things where I think she noticed a practical and like the practical and not logical, like it's not practical to pay for me or force me to go to school when I'm not doing when I have another opportunity. And at the same time, it's one of those things where she knew I wasn't happy in school, and I was happy pursuing YouTube. So it was like two birds, one stone. She still wants me to go to school, and I would still love to. It's just, like I said, I can't do both at the same time. And this opportunity is here now. You know, I can go to school 10 years from now. I can't just come back and do YouTube 10 years from now. So,
Yeah.
Next question.
You guys said to skip ones that have to do with like being a YouTuber, right? Like people who are starting to be YouTubers.
Well, what number is it?
23.
Because I think I left one in there.
Because I know that
Oh
you
yeah,
guys.
I did not.
Because I know you guys get these questions
Yeah,
on a
skip
regular
that one.
basis,
I didn't leave
so.
that there on purpose.
So this question says, my friend has been depressed for a long time. Recently, he has been talking about hurting himself. I keep asking him to seek help, but he adamantly refuses. We are roommates, and I'm scared that if I leave my house, I will come back and he'll be dead. What should I do?
Handcuff yourself to him, call the police, and tell him, hey, I need this person checked into a mental hospital.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, if you're really that concerned that they're gonna like hurt themselves or like take their life, essentially, you need
Good
to
job,
like
Nathan. Good job.
call the police.
Yeah.
No, I didn't want to.
Yeah,
hate this,
because
so that was kind of
you'll
something
never
like that.
forgive yourself for not doing that.
Yeah, you can't just like leave them to it.
This is coming. My sister works at a lot of mental health facilities.
Here we
as well.
go.
So I'm just saying they're completely right. Like whenever you do that, you're scared enough to care about a person, and they're showing signs that they could kill themselves. You need to tell them, or you need to call somebody and say, hey, this person is suicidal, and give them the rundown. And I'm pretty 9 times out of 10 they're gonna say, hey, yeah, we'll take him, and they'll be checked in, taken care of.
Yeah, I was recently put into a situation where I had like a mental. I put myself in this situation. Obviously, had a mental breakdown and was put into a 48-hour mandatory psychiatric hold. And you know, it really like they will basically tell you like. I guess give you like ask you questions and give you like testing in a sense, and see like what type of mental illness you have, and like they'll keep you longer if they need to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially
So-
they just evaluate you to see where
That's the
you're
word I was
at.
looking for. I was like testing. Yeah, evaluate.
Yeah, they evaluate you to see where you're at mentally, and like basically to evaluate the severity.
Yeah. Because if you're a threat to yourself or others, they're going to keep you, obviously, until that's fixed. Or
Yeah,
you
if
know.
you are just absolutely like completely 100% suicidal, they are going to keep you.
That was the most bullshit final lap in the history of bullshit final laps. All of
Yep.
you can suck the fuck out of my ass.
Yep.
All right.
I'm
Yo,
tired of getting
I have
lightning
I have
literally
6
right before
points.
the
What
end.
happened? Oh, it's
Next
because I left
question.
and joined.
Next question, Summer.
You DC'd.
We got
Should
15 minutes left. Next question.
Jamie, should I read 25?
Yeah, I thought that was a good question to just because like there's so many like serious questions. I thought it would be a nice break from those serious questions. So
I just wanted to make sure.